Exactly.
Punk out
Exactly.
there. So, hey, if you're the Beast, by all means, Dee Jay coming from Riles here, and the Beast is running with Manon.
Now, something interesting, you know, Manon, kind of a little bit known as maybe one of the weaker characters in the cast, but just the ability of those medals, right? She's gonna grab you, she's gonna throw you, and she's gonna do damage.
Yeah, that's always the go-to conversation for Manon, right? Because that is what makes her so unique, but Dee Jay is so oppressive here. Already starting things off really strong for Riles. Got the drive rush pressure. Nice, going for the low. Got a couple feints here still. Keeping that jump pressure in as well. Nice pickup on the Sobot.
Absolutely keeping this corner pressure just completely tight, so much so I almost thought I was watching Street Fighter V there for a second. The strings were ridiculous.
Yeah, Dee Jay is just absolutely terrifying. I've been seeing Smug pulling off some absolutely nasty stuff, especially for jump resets with Dee Jay. So it's very interesting to see how aggressive this character can be. Perfect parry. All right, nice pickup for the corner position. Very smart. It's already got the fun. Come on, man.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Absolutely love to see not spending the meter after the perfect parry. If you were not aware, scaling immediately goes to 50% after that perfect parry. So great awareness there by Barkley to simply get the corner carry and not spend the extra meter.
Sobot, let's go into this level 3. It's a grip of damage here. I'd be shocked if this kills, but hey, it was, yeah,
Yo, my man is tenderizing you like some steak right now, okay? And the DI, unfortunately, we are not awake yet, but don't worry. We possibly have another game on the horizon here. Time to wake up and react to those DIs.
Crouch medium kick to wrap it up here. Riles, Barkley with the first game. DJ's tough.
He is. Yo, and he beats you, and then he gives you his autograph for free. I mean, a little disrespectful, but I'll take it. You know, at least you get something for losing. Oh, yeah, exactly.
No, that's not for free. You gotta replace the lens and everything. This dude's a menace.
You were right. Plot twist. He's drawing on all of Rashid's streaming cameras. That's what he's drawing on.
Okay, a couple command grabs here to start off. Very different start for Beast of the East.
Yo, nice. You don't want to let her get leveled up here. This can turn very quickly, very badly, and she's gonna carry all of these medals into the next round.
Yeah, that's the big factor here, but now we got this corner pressure already a nightmare scenario. You do have 2 bars here if you're Beast of the East, and goes for neutral jump. Wasn't ready for it, was Riles Barkley, just went for the fierce.
Yeah, great stuff. The, Beast of the East able to close it out. Still has those medals. Both players still feel him. It's a great jump in there from Beast, but unfortunately unable to capitalize.
Goes low, good block here, punish counter, but didn't hit the follow-up and still made out okay because we let go of parry too early there from Beast.
It's okay, it was a reset, Zero. That's what we were going for. Yeah, we were going for the reset. We were going for more damage, all right?
Let's not reset our parries here. Come on, you know to come up with the follow-up. Nice jump light here. 120 contribution from Chikubi. Thank you so very much. We greatly appreciate it. And that's one step closer to our end goal here of getting at least $1,000 in the pot for a top 8 payout. But first things first, that $300 point, that's going to get us at least a top 4 payout. So let's see how much closer we can get. We only need, what, 145 more? We got this.
Yeah, come on, chat. We can definitely get there. Seen some of you putting in those contribution codes too, so we very, very much appreciate that as well. Meanwhile, game 2 here, match point for Barkley, and he's going to be able to get the drive rush off the stand leg kick. That is 100% going to be it.
Absolutely great call out here, and awareness of resource. Just go into the burnout after another drive rush follow-up for the kill. Riles Barkley, after a tough first round in that second game, just able to remain confident with Dee Jay and Shialzen. Okay, all right.
Yeah. And we get to see the strongman himself. And not only is Salty the strongman, but he is the modern strongman. My man is inputting these SPDs all the way to the bank.
She's already got a forward throw here too. Jamie, yeah, gonna be interesting. Another one of those characters that kind of has to work a bit here in this game. We do have level 2 on drink, level 3, a sweet spot for Jamie here.
Yeah, Jamie, I think, you know, a lot of people tend to paint Jamie as a bad character, right? But I like to think of it more as he's currently unexplored. You know, we've seen a lot of people, especially here in Central Florida, doing a lot of work with the character. The character even making top 3 here at the last Juicy Monthly. You know, the character definitely has the ability to go far.
Okay, yeah, I know Rico Suave has definitely been putting in a lot of work to try to put Jamie on the map. I remember JP was doing that for a little bit as well.
I hate to see it. Capcom fixed this, man. My man jumped in the air. He grabbed him. It was like a moth to the flame, and they just passed each other like two trains in the night. Yeah, you hate to see it.
I just noticed too, modern Zangief from Salty here.
Yes, sir. That's why I said my man is one inputting SPD to the bank right now.
True. Body splash. EX Lariat, but nothing after it. Oh, what a neutral jump from Salty SPD. Easy peasy.
That is about the 4th ODDP he has called out from Zen. So Salty is really getting a read on the situation, not allowing that pressure to become overbearing and really doing work with Zangief here.
Up, got off on the jump in. EX DP out of there.
Able to pick up that other drink. I think me and you need to pick up a drink ourselves. You know, we gotta join Jamie.
Hydrate up.
Whoa. The call out. My man said you're going to the sky, not without me. I'll bring it right back down to earth, my friend.
Oh, that's a big reach right there with that drop impact. Shialzen is actually going to hit on this one. That's rough. Salty, other way around.
Yo, my man is spitting out his entire album right now. When you get hit with this level 3, you gotta hear the whole monologue. In every Zangief, they're not gonna just hit you with jab or a heavy punch to kill you. They're gonna make you watch the monologue. They want you to recite it. It's the new pledge for all the Zangiefs.
Let's see here if Zen has any changes here for Jamie in this match. Oh, nice low catch here. Yeah, okay, so we're buffering out this DP attempt. That's how you can tell, like, immediately after the block string from Salty, OD DP from Zen was coming out right after. So we are just churning that butter. We kind of want to avoid that. Make that hard read. Like, sometimes, yeah, it's cool to rip out that DP between gaps. But at this point, Salty understands that, hey, you are not aware of these gaps I'm actually putting in, so I can punish you for more of them.
100%. This has just been the story for Zen so far. If he would just not do so many OD DPs, he would more than likely just be winning very, very much more so. But he's just getting those DPs called out right now. Great anti-air with the Lariat. Thank goodness it wasn't on the other side. Unfortunately, Lariat missing its hitbox on the other side. But, you know, smacking, well, in Modern, not all 3 of those buttons, but there it is again. Lariat really doing work here. And the headbutt, the plus range, that is going to hurt so bad.
Of course, stay plus. There's the one gap. It does pay off for Zen. With throw, you got to get something more out of it. Jamie's got some excellent frame traps. You could constantly pressure with Geef if you wanted to. But that's the scare, right? Because one of those reversal SPDs might pop through, and that's not a situation you want to be in, especially in a jump-in situation as well, because Salty has been hitting these on the mark time and time again. That is a 2-0 victory for Salty over Zen.
The only thing that might be salty here is Zen. No, all jokes aside, an aggressive Juri, right? But our second Manon of the night, let's see if we can get some new stuff here from Teated and Lazy.
Yeah, and also thank you so much, Mono, for the raid. Greatly appreciate it. Hopefully your streams went down splendidly. Already got our first command throw, a second one, no sooner than I said it. Get off me with this EXDP. Nice sending the message here from Blazer.
Yo, my man said, I'm going to grab you with all 10 of my fingers, and I'm just going to kill you. That's it. That is the game plan here with all these command grabs.
Ooh, that could have been a massive answer here for Blazer. It would have been a really positive situation. You can send this out, but dropped it. Doesn't matter. Still got the overhead because we had the stocks available. We were able to commit into that second series of the kick there for the overhead.
Blazer coming in clutch there. If Teeter just would have waited just a second, he could have gotten a huge punish, just like this huge punish that we're getting now from Blazer, bringing it in, and again that throw. The neutral throw game, even in the center of the stage from Juri, is just immense.
Yeah, mistiming again after the crouch fears, trying to go into the stand medium. It's, a little bit of a tight timing there, especially in those like high pressure situations, but for the most part, that is Juri's B&B. We've got to have that unlocked. It's game 1 though, going to Blazer, so still coming out on top with the damage.
If you are a Juri and you are struggling with that crouch fierce standing strong, you really got to let that crouch fierce hit deep. That is the key, and then hitting that stand strong after.
That's surprising that we were able to get that drive impact off. I mean, it was at the very end of the roundhouse animation. Normally, that's a guaranteed drive impact punish there.
Hey, we are awake here, Zero. We are DIing the DI's back, but unfortunately, Teated is burned out, and you just hate to see it. You just do not want to be in this situation in Street Fighter 6 at all.
Woof. Yeah, we're sending a couple DIs here as well from Blazer. Nice crouch medium kit. Ooh, that's actually a beautiful answer from T-Ted there.
T-Ted said, I'm just as awake as you are. I'm going to level 1 through this DI. I'm not dealing with it.
That's a rough round right there for T-Ted because Blazer was just able to send it time and time again with drive impact after drive impact. And unfortunately, T-Ted got caught in the game and decided, you know what, I can send a drive impact too. Why not?
Hey, you know what, Zero? If it's working, just keep doing it, right? I mean, sometimes it's just the way it is in fighting games.
That's true.
And there it is, that green slime rush that I was telling you about into the strong, unable to capitalize on the rest of it. But again, Juri just, with that forward roundhouse she has, she's able to occupy so much space. So many of her normals just move her forward and do so much damage at the same time.
Absolutely, that big jump in. Nice anti-air, but nothing to follow up after. We got a scoop to add a third medal here. Oh, stop sending up these drive impacts. Don't fall for the game that Blazer has conditioned for. This level 3 will kill a 2-0 victory here for Blazer, the zBlazer.
100% that level 3 would kill so much damage from pretty much every level 3 in the game. But next
against Juri. All right, this matchup here, not fun for Jake. Low fireball is going to be a pain.
Yeah, Desarack here.
Ooh.
With a dive kick of his own, both characters having dive kicks. Desarack starting it off early, full corner carry, goes for the shimmy, but Ivy's having absolutely none of it. Using that crouching fierce.
Yeah, had a nice crossover jump light kick there and able to get that target combo like I was talking about earlier. Desarack able to keep this pressure going, but gonna get punished off that parry. Try to bet it all. I probably expecting like a jump medium kick cross up. Going to the burnout here.
Yeah, and the combo route was interesting there. He foregoed drinking, but it was more than likely because of the how much life Avyi actually had. And then that staple, that green rush, that slime rush right off the rip from Juri.
Sweet. Jab it out, of course. That's a great call out here. You know that Juri's gonna do it.
Yeah, and like you said, Avyi out here with Juri using that EX low that fireball, and that fireball, it doesn't take a stock, it does take 2 drive bars, but it moves so full across the screen.
Nice anti-air there. Yeah, neutral jump should have been jump heavy, jump roundhouse that, and you would have gotten a follow-up here, but now corner position. Desarack has control of the space right now. Nice EX, oh my god. You really want to hold your turn, Desarack, I see you.
Yeah, almost going up for using that OD just to get off to continue that pressure. Even though he let him jump out of the corner, he wanted to make him pay for it in some way, shape, or form.
This is going to be an important factor of this matchup here. Nice crouch medium into the finish, but the important fact is we have these low fireballs. I see the gears are turning for Avyi. There it is. That's what I wanted. DP, after you get these low fireballs, Desarack is going for jump ins and also going for dive kick right after these fireballs. Nice cross up throw.
Yeah, and one thing we've seen is Desarack has really been struggling to get off these drinks. And of course, that's more likely because of just how aggressive Juri is, but we're going right into the level 3. Not only are we going to take that life bar, we're going to take that drive meter, and Desarack is going to be able to gain some of his back for this extension in that level 3.
Yeah, this isn't too bad if you're Avyi here, right? Like, it was definitely a life lead, but also you're going to maintain that equality in the resource game. What the nightmare scenario here is that Desarack is just absolutely aggressive in neutral and winning each interaction off drive rush every time. I want to see some light kicks here from Avyi to interrupt. That it has the distance and range to stop this drive rush pressure from Desarack.
Oh no, Zero, you're gonna start the Twitter discourse all over again. People are gonna tell you, no, it's gonna eat my inputs. But no, you're absolutely right. You definitely can sneak into standing light to just completely. Oh, and it's popping off here for Avyi right now.
Nice EXTP. Yeah, Desarack just does not care about that drive gauge. Nice, stand fierce, burned out. That's a great call on that drive impact from Avyi, but now you lost the corner position.
100%. He wanted that guaranteed burnout, but what he really needs is possibly the corner here, and Desarack able to get that level 4, and this is not good.
Yeah, really tough there. I'll start all the Twitter fires I want to. That's how you get followers, don't you know?
Yeah, you just gotta tell everybody that JP's the worst character in the game, and then, you'll go viral.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's all you gotta do,
Well, you won't see that on my content. Nice, perfect parry.
Oh, yes, a true man of taste. Juri, her DP, even though we did see one miss there, her DP is so good. The actual hitbox and trajectory of that DP, it takes up so much screen presence. You just cannot jump in on this character.
Sometimes it's tough though, because if you get that deep jump in that Jamie is actually capable of, especially off dive kick, you can make some of her DPs completely whiff entirely. Like light DP is going to be her go-to here. Because if you go for heavy, you're whiffing entirely. Yeah, big kill from Desarack. Nice call out. For the competition that you're seeing, you still get to play against players within your play level as well. Food Mart up against ElderGoose, who we've seen before on Dee Jay.
Yo, I'm looking for Food Mart to give out these DIs BOGO style, okay? That means buy one, get one free if you didn't know, everybody. And right now, that's exactly what's happening with these command grabs. 3 medals already.
Nice. Jackknife, able to get the anti-air here. Good charge.
Tell me this is not the best costume for Dee Jay, by the way.
It's a great costume.
It really, this dude...
This is Kent. This is just Kent.
Yeah, this is the most I came to party costume possibly in the whole game. Like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Okay, everybody?
Fair. Bolt burned out here. You can just chip away. Yo. Quick air-to-air with a jump like it.
Yeah, that feint is so ridiculous. It hits me quite often. And again, a great air-to-air button getting that counter hit.
Absolutely. All right, good call out there, especially too. Immediately got the drive gauge and the rip responded with drive impact.
Oh, my man said my meter is back. I am awake. I'm gonna DI back. He must have been hitting that button so fast.
It was massive because look, that wasn't even, there was no tell from Food Mart that they're gonna do it again. They already spent it once. Okay, all right, cool.
Yo, Goose is now, ElderGoose is now last frame Goose, okay? That's exactly how that went down.
Oh, no, that was actually unfortunate because that was supposed to be jackknife right there, but he didn't have the charge. And once again, drive impact punish from Food Mart.
Hey, what'd I tell you? Buy one, get one free. That second one was the free one. The next one you gotta pay for, though.
You are fired in bulk with the Food Mart membership at 5 medals here.
That's a lot of medals. And without winning the first game, he is going to carry all those 5 medals into the next game, if there is one.
Yeah, at the level 3, this is going to be a good spot. Not going to burn out quite yet.
One blocked fireball, and that's it. That's the dash, yep.
Yeah.
That was such a checkmate situation. Great knowledge there from ElderGoose. I mean, the ability to understand to jail him with that EX fireball and hold him there gave him enough time to green dash behind it. Anything after that was basically going to be checkmate.
The only thing that could save Food Mart was that level 1 there that they had on deck. If you knew for a fact that drive impact was coming right then and there.
100%.
Oof, right, good tag. Yo, we are sending the crouch sweep. There we go.
ElderGoose, great block on that overhead. That overhead, sometimes we all know it's coming, and somehow it still hits us, right? Like all of us. It's just, it's like the Manon, everything of Manon is that overhead, right?
This charge there again, too, from ElderGoose.
Yeah, it's like I brought out earlier, possibly one of the only shortcomings of the character is getting that DP out.
So level 1, nice.
Yo, my man said you reach, I teach with that level wake up.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice. Machine gun upper, got the round.
Round 2. Fight.
ElderGoose doing a great job here. At the beginning of every round, he really does set the pace, and he's able to keep that momentum with Dee Jay. And again, the backdash with the character is good. He's able to bob in and out. He's throwing a decent amount of fireballs, but some of these scoops are adding up, and they could start to hurt if Food Mart is able to land even more of them like he's doing right now.
Yeah, Food Mart, oh my god. All right, that was the punish counter. You can just send this here. No shot. No shot. All right.
Hey, when it works, Zero. I'm telling you.
Oh, absolutely. ElderGoose gonna have to start looking for these exact situations here because this is the terror that it is. You have 5 medals on deck. You know the throw is coming. We got a bit of a dance here from Goose, trying to bait it out.
Another one, two. It hurts so bad, Zero. Like, my man guessed wrong twice.
Gotta stop sending that drive impact here. All right, a ton of work to do. We got the level 3.
And what a confirm here from ElderGoose with the overhead into the stand light kick into the level 3. Absolutely ridiculous. Close to burnout is Food Mart. Yeah, he's got to be careful here.
Oh, no way. No way.
That's going to be it if he spins all the meter, spend all the change, leave it on the desk.
Wasn't quite enough there, but neutral jump, heavy punch, kills it. We got DJ on the other side here with DeeAncer. You got the answers.
Yo, great names again tonight. I'm here for a little bit of a fun.
Wait a minute, Kimberly, relax.
Yo, I'm telling you. Yo, my man said this is the blender and I hit the start button, okay?
Jeez Louise. Good parry, nice jab it out.
Yeah, one of Kim's shortcomings there, losing that OD Tatsu before the beta, you know, for some reason. The wake up level 1 blocked. Oh my gosh, I thought it hit Zero. I thought it hit.
Oh no, that one was a bit of a send right there.
I thought it hit. That put me a little bit, but it's okay. Again, that slide right off the rip, taking him right out of that DR, and Harri again being extremely aggressive with this kid.
Yep, there's the throw. Nice drive rush and the crouch medium kick. Absolutely, go for maximum jackknife. That will absolutely shut down not only that bomb setup, but completely remove the problem of it being on the ground. And we appreciate the raid from Punted God. Thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing how that performance goes tonight.
100%. DeeAncer literally had the answer. Again, doing that OD jackknife to absolutely eliminate the possibility of any sort of mix-up. That's how you take a 50% to a 0%.
Rolling Soul Bot back to back. Yo, these two are just swinging. And that's the thing, too. When you go up against somebody as aggressive as Harri's being right now, you can start to send buttons just in case. Like, look, if I catch something off a punish counter, I'm going to be able to follow up. No problem here, but I need to make sure that I'm sending that message that you can't just get in for free. Nice EX jackknife.
Yeah, you got to be preemptive, especially with Kim. You know, a lot of the character does lose to kind of those preemptive buttons as you're talking, right? The character is constantly pushing herself forward, and in that pushing forward, she is trying to mix you up, whether she's going high, whether the jab or the punch, you know, the grab pressure. So a lot of times those anticipation buttons are going to stop that.
Yo, Punk forgot to sign up tonight? I am hurt. I'm hurt. I do like Rena's lore, though, that Punk didn't want to break the 420. I appreciate that more.
Yeah, listen, it was set in stone beforehand. It is what it is.
Drive rush, nice move jump here from DeeAncer with the answer of the game 1.
Listen, DeeAncer's he's hurting my heart right now, but good play is good play. Able to shut down the absolute oppression and the aggression from St. Harri. Let's see if Saint is able to change it up a little bit, though. Possibly, you know, get a little bit more out of those exchanges.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the heavy kick from Kim.
Wow, actually a great call with that button there from DeeAncer here. Got the burnout and still gonna get the corner position. You always usually like to see after a perfect parry, a back throw when you're at that point because you're gonna get that corner, but DeeAncer recognized they were too far. They're level 1 for Snape, but DeeAncer's still oppressing this offense here.
That back throw is also going to be the most amount of meter build that you can get as well. Definitely an input error, I'm thinking, or he was anticipating the round start slide there from DeeAncer.
I bet I would have too. Not with meter, but
yeah, exactly. The teleport. You know, the amount of characters we have in this game that teleport, you know, definitely an underutilized tool for Kim sometimes, especially the OD teleport that she has, able to come in high off some of her hits. But DeeAncer is answering all the questions with this aggressive corner.
Nice back throw will smother that explosion. Already got the stun. It's a wrap. DeeAncer 2 2-0 victory over St. Harri. And you know,
Listen,
sometimes
DeeAncer.
that extreme aggression does.
But Ken has also been a character that has prominently made his way onto the scene. So we'll definitely see how this plays out.
Yeah, an excellent iteration of Ken in this version of Street Fighter here. And yeah, we're definitely going to abuse a lot of lows here against Lazyboredom. EX Fireball play. Woo! That's what we don't see very often. The skew him into sweep. Nice target combo for the air-to-air. And we got the dunk into the corner. All right. Just one mistake that you made.
And that Gladius, again, if it does whiff everybody, you can punish high. So if your character has a good, like, fierce button or a roundhouse, that is definitely what you're going to want to use to punch that button.
All right, can't be too mad right there. I mean, you made your bet. You got to lie in it if you're on Enli here. Overhead to start the round.
Hey, sometimes you just guess wrong. You know, that's what it is.
Neutral jump. Oh, but had the parry opportunity. Used the jump light kick. Jump button that we see again. This low from Scutum here from Lazyboredom. Enli not ready for it and going to get picked up. One more combo is all that Lazy needs.
And that safe jump in the corner. That was a great stuff from Enli to recognize it and not waking up with that ODDP.
Yeah, this is what's terrifying here is that Lazy has been sending Scutum after Scutum and Enli is just not ready for it. That's a Hail Mary, and that's going to get punished. Lazyboredom in complete control of this set. And it just seems like Enli does not know how to open this up.
You know, I'm going to make a suggestion here. I need to see more fireballs. Throw more fireballs at the character, right? You know, she only has the DP motion, which goes over fireballs. And there's going to be a lot more that she can do. But right now, Enli is just getting overwhelmed.
Yeah, absolutely. Already a burnout, and that's not a spot you want to be against Marisa. Good luck getting out of here. You don't have level 1 on deck yet, so you're going to have to hold this round.
Oh, he charged that up for the people at home. The chat is not happy.
DP that. Crouch heavy punch, that's definitely a reach.
I'm also seeing no crouching medium here from Enli. You know, we definitely could have been getting a little bit more. You know, he's getting just oppressed in the corner.
Yeah, crouch forward's very important here in this matchup, 100%. Like that, you're seeing a lot of mileage here. Now this corner position is great. Okay, well. Scutum is also great too.
Listen, as soon as we started talking about it, it was over, and that is not a reflection of Enli.
But
What's
a
your
long-time
favorite
player,
Blanka color?
My favorite Blanka color? It's the TNS color.
You know what? Those are good colors. Those are good colors. They really are.
I mean, it's a great color scheme, honestly. It hits the synthwave aesthetic, you know?
Exactly. Speaking of aesthetics that are getting hit right now, man is already burned out and seeing stars. Oh my goodness, my man has just got a whole bunch on his plate right now, eating all of these mix-ups with the Blanka chans.
Yeah, problem number 1, you burned out within 12 seconds of the match. This is a bad situation if you're on UchihaFist. And Coach Steve absolutely taking advantage of it as a Blanka player should.
What an absolute clinic there put on round 1 by Coach Steve.
We are sending with OD? Okay, wait a minute. That means you thought for sure, 100%.
Are we gonna talk about how many burpees Blanka does during the match? Like, you ever notice that? He's just like laying on the ground and then he does he's ripped, you know? That's why he looks like that, all the burpees.
Oh my goodness. EX Blanka ball.
Coach Steve looks so in control here, Zero. I mean,
yeah.
Fist is definitely going to have to wake up here, but now is going to be the time. He has corner fucking perfect parried there.
Well, that's
Coach Steve going to spend it.
That's the thing is that Coach Steve is getting a ton of help from UchihaFist just burning themselves out. Like, that is the end of story here in this match. That UchihaFist is doing a ton of work for Coach Steve by doing this. Luke has great neutral to kind of contend with Blanka. Yes, Blanka is tough. Blanka can be a complete bully, especially in that corner situation. But when you're burning yourself out, it's a nightmare scenario.
Yeah, again and again. Chill, Mike. You know, just spending it, like you said, possibly doing a good amount of work here from Coach Steve. But Coach Steve, we didn't even talk about him getting that full combo off a perfect parry and finding a way to kill. Coach Steve definitely polished out here hitting these hard combos with Blanka.
God. All right, and that was actually a beautiful drive impact because there was no escape in the corner, and I can't believe he dropped it, and Coach Steve was able to recognize, or at least was pressing throw anyways, and still got it. Level 1.
Yo, my man said, absolutely not. I'm hitting you with this super right now. Burnout is his burnout. This is the first time we've seen Coach burned out here in this set.
And that was by Coach Steve themselves there by sending a Blanka ball, calling out the drive impact, missed the follow-up, and still able to jab it out, unafraid of the offense from UchihaFist.
Unfortunately, Fist definitely could have gotten a punish there. He just unfortunately chose the wrong sequence there. Sometimes it happens. Coach Steve, again, being very, very impressive here.
Another burnout brought on by UchihaFist. Like, how many times is that? Like, I wish I would have taken a running tally of how many times Uchiha burned themselves out in this set.
I think we're at 3. With that said, Fist able to get the corner, really needs to capitalize here, but unfortunately he lets Coach Steve fight his way out, and now Coach has the corner. Now this level 3 is going to do 2 things. One, it's going to do huge damage. He might be dead, but if he is not, it's going to freeze that burnout. Oh, no, never mind. Definitely dead.
Well, ZisNuts, I believe, is the
ZisNuts
player. Yeah,
ZisNuts. What a name. Yo, tonight's not only is it 420, it's the night for names. And shout outs to White Snake, because it looks like that's exactly where this Cammy costume coming from. I'm feeling it. Right? But AVJL, I don't know. Listen, again, the mix-ups of the names with 0. That's just what we're going to have to do. But being oppressive is ZisNuts. Unfortunately, missing that roundhouse, but it doesn't matter. My man is going to grab you for your troubles.
Yeah, Cammy is so oppressive here. These are 2 characters that have great normals, but it can constantly pressure your opponent here. But yeah, it's just nuts in control with a lot of great follow-ups that Cammy can have. Ooh, nice jump light kick. Maybe they're going to get back thrown.
Yeah, AB, sometimes you are a little bit hesitant to throw fireballs against Cammy. Her spin knuckle is extremely godlike in this game. But just like we saw earlier, burned out is AB. And it seems that's just a thing that's happening tonight, Zero. A lot of people burning themselves out.
Yeah, a lot of big early spends, but Dee Jay is definitely one of those characters that has, you know, a lot of tools to kind of survive this burnout state. It's still great even without drive meter. I mean, definitely much better with drive meter as everybody across the board, but
oh, 100%. He's still able to have kind of, oh my gosh, as I'm trying to explain DJ stuff, DJ is getting blown up into this ridiculous level 3. But even in Burnout 0, he's still able to have the sway game going. The character, you know, like you said, he has so many tools to survive that burnout. So the adjustments are definitely in AB's corner right now. And let's see if ZisNuts just able to completely overrun him as he did in round 1, game 1.
Hey, held on to parry, made the most of it since the button didn't reach. Let's at least spend it on a rush.
Yeah, we're already here. Let's just double tap forward. Why not?
A couple of roundhouses there.
That takes so much drive meter too. Such a good button from Cammy. My man saying baby, and it's like I said, AB. He's kind of having the aggression. He's getting every first hit, winning all of these reactions.
Oh, that was a very low jackknife. Able to get the throw. Okay, cool. Like I think he just got that jackknife in the nick of time before that would have dropped.
For sure, definitely waking up here is AB. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Nice EX.
Yeah, not dealing with it. OD a DP from ZisNuts. Man, his fireball is so good in this game.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
It's so good. It reminds me, I don't know if you, in Street Fighter ST, you're able to hold, oh my gosh, speaking of holding, hold this reaction level 3. In ST with DJ, you're able to hold charge before the game even starts. So game start, you're able to throw a DP, and it just reminds me because the OD fireball he has is just so good.
Yo, that is crazy, actually.
It's cheap. It's broken. It's cheap.
DJ wins.
drive rush into the
jab.
yeah, driver. We saw a lot of that in Evo Zero. Something that we saw a lot from Taquito actually. The drive rush jab comes out so fast that it tends to beat any sort of run where they are trying to beat out that drive rush.
Nice crouch fierce punish there from ZisNuts. And spike, yeah.
And some AB love in the chat, Z. They want our boy to pull through.
Out here, yeah, you may as well send it with the overdrive. You knew that the chip was going to kill. Good send.
Chip, it stands for clutch, Zero. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, really? Those are two different words entirely.
You know what? But they both apply. All right, they both apply. Okay. Come on. So, great stuff here from ZisNuts. Literally knowing that was absolutely going to kill. And again, this oppression, but the OG jackknife from AB, not dealing with that mix-up.
I would have definitely pressed right there. Oh my goodness. Broke my ankles at AB. All right, trying to follow up some rolling Sobot. Just sending out the parry. That's a good spot to send it to because odds are Cammy definitely gonna press right there and you got a solid follow-up with your AB.
100%. But it's level 3. This is gonna do a good amount of damage. It's gonna build some meter for ZisNuts, and it's gonna put AB in a bad situation and be in a drive meter deficit.
Cammy wins.
Man, Cammy kind of on the same field that we're teleporting right into the next match, everybody. Right into it, we got Luke versus Chun-Li. Chun-Li, I think, extremely underrated, but for good reason. I think the level it takes to play Chun-Li at that higher level is a much higher skill gap ceiling. I do think the character is a little bit harder to play, but the character has some ridiculous tools in her toolbox, and we are most likely going to see that on display right now.
Absolutely. Duston, of course, no stranger to TNS competition, whether it be Guilty Gear or in Street Fighter 6. Trying to find that perfect range here because let me tell you, that fierce from Chun-Li is absolutely devastating. Nice! Got the EX flash couple. Full chase down in the scoops.
Yeah, and I feel like for the first time tonight, Zero, we had a real standoff of neutral there, right? Where both players were really feeling each other out, seeing who is taking what ground. And as I say that, Duston is kissing off and dusting off those knuckles for that ODDP.
Absolutely strong, because that's what's so scary about Chun-Li is her great neutral game. Has, again, far-reaching normals. What a parry, perfectly timed from Duston with that back throw.
Yeah, that back throw gonna not only give him the corner, but the optimal meter build.
No, level 3. May as well spend it here with the substantial life lead dwindling away at the opponent's drive gauge. Just keep pressing that corner.
The wake up jab. Dude, the wake up jab. Talk about being inconsiderate is that absolute wake up jab. But Raccoon definitely going to want to get out of the corner, and Duston completely aware of that situation. As soon as I called it, wanting to avoid that DI stun, he jumped out and Duston was ready.
Fireball war commences here. You do not want to do the fireball war against Luke by any stretch of the imagination here. Nice into Sand Blast.
That character just has a very good, again, straight out of Street Fighter 5, a dominating character, again, doing very well in Street Fighter 6. And I get the actual game plan of Street Fighter 6 really just lends to Luke, like, so well overall. I mean, he has all the stuff that he needs. He's got the throw loops. You know, again, he's got a very good level 2, possibly compared to some other people in the cast. But InconsiderateRaccoon right now, as soon as I say he was winning the neutral, is getting hit by these tools I was just talking about with Luke.
Yeah, you know, that's the difference here between these two players right now, is that the confirms from Duston are getting way more damage than what InconsiderateRaccoon is getting. InconsiderateRaccoon is building off death by 1,000 cuts at this rate, but honestly, that is kind of how Chun-Li wants to play this matchup, right? Just keep Luke at bay despite Luke wanting to hit these forward advancing normals. Great jab from Duston here on the Russian.
Yeah, Duston able to get this corner and having the huge drive gauge advantage too. So let's see if he's able to hold this and possibly get a stun here.
walk-up jab. Yep, again, just the great opportunities here from Chun-Li normals.
An absolute clutch throw there from InconsiderateRaccoon. If you guys missed it, right as the DI coming out, that meaty throw. The DIs are throwable, everybody, so he was able to throw him out and absolutely not even have to deal with reacting to that DI. Oh, the overhead! The overhead, absolute menace here from Chun-Li. Something that you just don't see that often. Two overheads, actually, with one that going over Fireball and her normal one in neutral that we just saw off of Drive Rush.
Pulling back on a charge here, just barely with the life lead. InconsiderateRaccoon wants to take as much time as they can to build up drive gauge, but if you're going to try to parry out these sand blasts, you have to be so careful. Try to get the crouch medium punch to whip punish here. Duston is fishing for it.
Yeah, and as time will tell, you know, that's kind of always been the game plan for Chun-Li, right? I mean, this might be one of the longest rounds we're going to see the entire night with only 20 seconds left, but guess what? Luke has got to go to work.
Yeah, that was actually really well played in the neutral from Duston because we were just outside of the range of Stand Fierce from InconsiderateRaccoon. Duston's trying to get that whip punish with crouch medium punch, which has a ton of follow-up opportunity for Luke, especially when you consider drive rush being an option there, because Duston was at a massive drive gauge lead. Gonna jab out. There we go. There's that whip punish we're looking for, but missed, unfortunately, on the flash knuckle. Yeah, that was supposed to be perfect to extend that combo. We just did not get the timing.
Both of these players have been trading who has the edge back and forth the entire time in this set.
Duston really fundamentally sound in this match right now. Yep, and you're walking back Chun-Li too. Like, despite Inconsiderate trying to hold back on a charge for a Kikoken, Duston is still pressuring, removing that. Did not recognize the drive impact. We got the cross up into level 3. Nice move here by InconsiderateRaccoon because that builds that gauge right back up for you. You're gonna hold this corner position and continue that pressure that Chun-Li wants here.
Yo, when Chun-Li hits you with her level 3, she says, "I've got something for you," and indeed she did, but Duston is busting his way out of the corner. I thought that was gonna be a wreck.
Very good. Yeah, and the cross up again! Beautiful stuff.
Zero, just like I was saying, back and forth. The edge of the knife has been going back and forth between these two. If you would have asked me 30 seconds ago who was going to take this, I would have said Duston. And here we are getting a game 3.
Kind of lingered out there, but medium did not reach as far as we were looking for.
Spinning bird kick in that combo. Timeless classic. We've been seeing it forever, but Duston jumping out with that jump in, getting a huge combo and this corner pressure.
Yeah, perfect spacing here for that stand medium kick. Get the confirm off spinning bird kick. Nice DP ender. Yeah, follow that Kikoken. Very smart here from InconsiderateRaccoon to own the space.
100%. Something I love to see players do. Choosing the slowest version of any fireball and green dashing behind it. Such a great option.
Yep, rush, try to sneak in a throw. Oh, good jab on the overhead attempt.
Great call out and awareness there from Duston. I 100% would have gotten grabbed.
Round 2. Fight.
Great DP there from InconsiderateRaccoon. And again, the back-to-back DPs, Duston having absolutely no part of it. That OD Sandblast full screen at Zero. That is such a good fireball in this game. Not many characters, period, have anything that they can do to deal with it.
Absolutely. And also thank you so much to Rotary for that $5 donation into the match, Reno. Greatly appreciated.
Hey, we're getting closer and closer. Speaking of getting closer, Duston taking this corner away. Interruption from the Kikoken.
Yeah, missing on these perfect timings for this flash knuckle here, but Duston does not matter. Able to wrap it up for this round in game 3.
Man, that is what we call a ghetto perfect Zero. It was all there, all the makings of it. And it, you know, it's funny. It's so kind of deceiving with the different color life bars now, especially when the pink is like all the way full. It looks like you're gonna get a perfect and you don't realize you got hit just that one time.
Right. Jeez, nice. Stand medium. That's that forward medium, I believe, actually, from Chun-Li there. Yeah, because we keep pressuring with that, trying to get it confirmed.
Both players here playing this so slow. InconsiderateRaccoon with the life lead, but this can all be gone in a second into the level 3.
Just left the corner carry here. There's our level 3. Yes.
She says, I've got something for you, and this is more than likely dead. Oh no, living with just a sliver.
You're gonna let her get a jump combo like that? It's a oh my god!
Back of the century. Back of the century.
Back of the century.
I was trying to speak it into existence, Zero. I was trying to speak it into existence. I was like, greatest comeback in history. Greatest comeback in history.
Also making it as well. Our match here gonna be Mikex and Reis.
Mikex with the kin. Mikex the god with the kin. Kin just been such a dominant force in this game. So many good tools, and already we're seeing the shimmy and so much that makes Kin good. The damage output, the walk speed, and the oppressive offense here in the corner with the Jinrai kicks.
Nice light delay there. Perfect parry. Let's get that back throw. Hold on to this corner position, but Reis can absolutely bend it here. A couple jabs. Massive life leap with the whip punish. All right. You expect it. So come on, Reis. That's all right, though. I thought we had the block. It didn't look like we were doing much of anything there, so we must have already sent a button in. That's how we got that level 1 reversal.
Again, sometimes that preemptive stuff, you just gotta wake up with it sometimes, you know? Sometimes you just gotta let them know. With the perfect parry. Again here from Mikex.
Surprised that wasn't a DP there. That was wild.
So good again with the Kin with that run into the DP. Gets such good corner carry. Doesn't have to spin meter, but he is gonna spin this level 2.
So cool. Why is this character so cool? You know,
dude, he's so flashy and swaggy. But the character's awesome. Quite possibly one of the best iterations of Kin we've ever gotten. And just for your troubles, I am going to block that DP.
Yeah, that's a point. We could have done the Jinrai loops. I think that would have been enough if we went for the Jinrai light into the second Jinrai light. But it was a good call for that roundhouse, especially just to get the guaranteed DP damage there, because it's tough to get that light timing. Spin knuckle
sure.
does not find the mark, but with throw will get punished with crouch light. Oh, try to roundhouse anti-air.
Again, so much corner carry just from the top 2 alone from Kin. Mikex really has been setting the pace here with Kin. Going again for the shimmy. Maybe we need to see more wake up crouching medium to call out the shimmy game.
Yeah, that'd be helpful here. Even crouch fierce as well as another good one.
Go the dragon. Oh, man, the oppression session is just absolutely staying here. Great awareness there from Mikex, realizing that he was burned out, did not have the EX DP for the kill, and spins to the level 1.
Oh, perfect parry again. Let's go for crouch medium punch to get the follow-up and corner carry as well. Doesn't matter which side, coast to coast, Mikex is going to take it. And going for EX cannon strike or spike, excuse me, is definitely a great call to get the side swap.
Mike, I think this is the most perfect parries we've seen in a set all night. We're up to 3, and we still have possibly another 3 rounds to go, if not more.
Well, good throw. Oh no, try to bet it on the follow-up from Jinrai, and Mikex holding back. Good call. Nothing else into it here, but the crouch light kick. One more combo is all that Mike needs, and the pressure, even though they were a burnout, the 2-0 victory over Rice. Absolutely insane. On the opponent, we'll see how Flash approaches this.
And not only is this our second Geef of the night, Zero, this is our second modern Geef of the night. Am I missing something? Do I need to become a modern? You know what, Zero? We're modern Geef mains now.
We are just
just that. Just like that.
I didn't sign up for the.
I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Okay.
We play modern Geef now. All right. Shoutouts to Reis. Let's see if he's able to do. You know, I feel like it is sometimes hard for Zangief to deal with these characters who do have these full screen normals, but the heavy punch with the counter hit.
Up ball. Right back on top of Blanka too. Doesn't need it. Has to follow up EX Blanka ball. Good stuff.
That EX Blanka ball is so dirty, Zero. The ability to jump back and jump back in, just like you thought he was out, but he's right back in there. Sometimes it's just so hard to deal with.
Yeah, has to be so careful there. That's that charge fierce, able to get the armor up. Nice jumping knee too to shut down the Blanka ball. And a perfect spot for Wrath here to get that corner position. Flash in trouble. Oh my God, no!
You know what, Zero? I give that all to you. Okay, that was such a great one. He tried to go for a second one, and the perfect here from the modern Geef. I didn't think we'd see it, Zero, but here we are.
Yeah, absolutely insane. Again, the armor up here. Yeah, instead of opting for drive impact, that's a solid call. Oh, yes, install, so important here.
Yeah, and definitely Flash is getting the power up by using these TNS colors like we were talking about earlier. Bringing it all the way to the sky. That install super is so cool from Blanka, as is a lot of the cast, really, having these really cool install supers. The character's just able to do just an immense amount of damage, and great knowledge there from Flash.
This is a side swap, perfect parry. That's a punish.
Listen, like I said before, we're going through the entire monologue, okay? It's so much damage.
You know, what's fortunate there, too, is that it wasn't like, oh my.
He's dead! He's dead! He's dead! Yo, the chat going crazy right now. Yo. No mercy. Strong muscles. Yo, that was crazy. I mean, what do you even do against that? There's nothing you can do.
Look, you made a couple mistakes. I guess you
just die.
Just what happened happened.
You just die.
Oh no.
Again, oh, this is so much damage here, Zero. The awareness that we're having from Wrath right now with these DIs is on.
No!
He does it again!
Flash, not like this! You can't just instead of block up.
Oh my God, Zero, I would have knocked the computer over if he would have hit that. I'm telling you, I would have knocked the whole setup over.
Oh
I really should have hit though, let's be honest with ourselves.
I'm kind of shocked it didn't, but Jesus Christ.
Thank goodness it didn't. TNS would have been without a commentator. I would have knocked my PC over. It would have turned off. You would have had to carry the whole show. It's been crazy.
Drive impacts from Wrath are getting more and more terrifying. All right, there we go. Round Flash.
Definitely around for Flash there. That heavy punch, so good from Zangief. The amount of space.
It's interesting. It's almost as though Flash is doing it on reaction. Unfortunately, like, just can't help but send Blanka ball once that fierce is started up.
Yeah,
No,
it's
see? Right there. I'm telling you.
This possibly just might be a matchup that Wrath loves. You know, maybe his best friend plays Blanka and they play this all the time because he is looking like he knows this matchup intimately.
Yeah, I mean, Wrath has just been walking down Flash, and Flash gives him plenty of respect because that's the fear. Is just a easy input for these SPDs. You're going to put yourself in dangerous territories. You have to make sure you get this lockdown, and a beautiful wall splat stun here for Flash to take the game.
Listen, just as you said that, the respect was given and taken away as Flash absolutely dominated. He said, I'm not falling for those DIs anymore. I'm not getting any, but you know what is happening is the Great Wizard is subscribing as this amazing SPD action is happening. Shout outs to the Great Wizard for subscribing. We very much appreciate the support.
Just up there, Blanka-chan to support as well. We go for the left-rights, and oh my God, the punish counter on the whip drive impact. Thank the Lord for Flash Metroid right there, because you're lucky on that one.
Speaking of lucky, my man Wrath was millimeters. His back hair was touching the wall, but not the rest of Zangief. He got so lucky there that he did not hit that wall. And Flash with the awareness of that Blanka-chan and sliding and getting that round 0.
One punish that we need to look for after these Blanka balls is going to drive rush. Like, yeah, it's nice to get the DI, but if you get the block and the opposing Blanka, you know, does the fallback, right? You're not necessarily always going to get a guaranteed punish, but you close that gap and at least continue to add pressure and walk down Blanka.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, yeah. How can you predict when the opponent's going to come flying at you, electrified?
You can't, and I absolutely love the decision here from Flash. Hang on, I'm gonna hold my judgment.
Okay, the anti-air EX Blanka ball.
Oh! Yeah, oh yeah, that hit Zero. That 100% hit. My man is out. He's in the corner. Oh no, I don't like the decision to burn yourself out.
Hey,
I
you
like
gotta
this decision to Zero.
You gotta recognize the situation, the position that you're in. Flash Metroid is in trouble. Have to hold the full block. No! Oh my God! Flash,
she's still in it. Oh my gosh, she's still in it. Oh my gosh. My heart Zero. I can't take this.
That should have been a kill on Flash's side. There's a perfect parry. SPD.
Oh, he was so close, Zero. He wanted that scoop, that mid-air scoop.
Nice neutral jump, and that was so important there too, simply because Flash stopped short of that Blanka ball. They were able to block that charge. Fierce was going to activate armor and potentially get punished off this Blanka-chan, given so much juggle opportunity here. Jump back, and this is it here. Get that full guaranteed punish thanks to what was left of the charge on level 2. Flash Metroid takes it 2-1 over Wrath.
But coming up next, we have Fierce versus Just a Menace here. We've got Kim versus Juri. Second Juri we've seen of the night, I believe, and second Kim. Both characters extremely aggressive, extremely impressive. Let's definitely see how this turns out. As just as I say that, all the slime coming on the screen from Juri into the full combo.
I mean, opening round interaction with Just a Menace with back-to-back parry. Like, that was insane from Just a Menace here, but unfortunately, this is a scary position to be in against Kimberly. You do have drive gauge available, so EXDP is an option, but this is how dangerous she could be against anybody in the corner situation, and it's exactly what she wants to be.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Burned out, though, is this Kim, but great awareness, jumps over the DI, doesn't even need to react, because she knew she couldn't. She was burned out, right? The neutral jump, absolutely fantastic there from Fierce.
Slide on into the DMs there, wasn't ready for the reaction.
Listen, are we ever ready for the full screen slide? At any given point, looked like we weren't ready for that shimmy with that standing light kick. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Excellent level 3.
Yo, put on the headphones, Zero. She is taking you for a ride. There is immense amount of graffiti happening on the screen.
Oh no. Yeah, hope and a prayer with that drive impact. Fierce looking real fierce.
Listen, we call that being awake, Zero. When you DI and I DI back, it's because I'm awake, okay? We ain't getting hit with that, not even a little bit.
Okay. Nice throw in the corner position, got the wall crush.
But Just a Menace, just as we are saying that, being a menace, getting this corner control.
Oh, no. Yeah, that was excellent with punish right there, off the charge kick there. All right, nice jab out, able to get the confirm with drive brush. Nice, actually great cancel to stand forward.
Zero, I don't know if you noticed, Fierce is being so aggressive. He did 2 run stops in a row instead of forward dashing. That chunk was awesome looking from Kimberly.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at this corner carry right off of the run inputs too. All right, there we go. Got the stand heavy punch.
Unfortunately, not ready there with the level 1 to stop that DI getting the stun, and that is going to be Fierce game 2, round 1.
Goodness. All right, got the knockdown, trying to go for overhead. What a call out with drive impact to force the burnout.
This is real. Wake up. No way. He blocked it. He said absolutely not.
No!
But he misses it.
That's unfortunate here. Yeah, Menace had a strong call out there. Goes for another drive impact. Interrupts. Fierce into level 3. Puts a pause on the recharge of drive gauge here.
I 100% agree with this decision, Zero. Not only, like you said, are you pausing that, you're also able to build your own meter.
Here's the scare, though. You're going into potentially a round 3 with no meter, and Fierce is fully charged up.
Getting that plus 11% walk speed and 11% damage is Kimberly. And we still got the mix going in the background. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy out here. We got the Zoom player on the hip, okay? We're playing it, the headphones are vibing, and the DI here from Just a Menace.
Yeah, it's crazy how Fierce is able to pick up after trades even too. We got a trade earlier at this round start with the overhead after jab from Just a Menace here, and still Fierce taking control. Nice throw into the corner, one more will kill. 2-0 victory for Fierce. I see you're living up to it. That's, I'm double check. This is probably top 96 territory, which means first to 3 if that is the case.
Yes, that would be correct. Top 96 winners. And that's something that's so special about Kimberly's game in general, is the amount of interactions she has. It gives Kimberly players actually more time to react to things. And what I mean by that is their basic B&B box strings allow them to interrupt with jab and then also react to DI.
Yeah, that's tough. We had to get out of that corner situation here, but Fierce, again, just constantly puts that IQ pressure in that corner.
Yeah, Fierce is looking just dominating here, Zero.
All right, there we go. Wall splat, pick up, got a charge, some damage here.
And the punish counter throw again. Fierce not reacting to this DI, Zero. He's got to wake up on that.
That was actually scary. That should have been an EX from Justin Menace that would have killed there.
All right, are we gonna see the reverse sweep here? Match point was Fierce, just the Menace, possibly bringing this back.
Nice light into throw. Blanka doing work here. Again, these corner situations. We need a level 3 spend here for Justin Menace.
Again, I agree with the situation, right? We're both up around and waking up with that meaty. Absolutely able to take it just a minute. Yo, I've spoken to his Zixits here. I'm telling you, he's bringing it back right now. Bringing it back.
Back to back perfect.
He's bringing it back. Double P in top 96 winners. Exactly what you can expect here at Tampa Never Sleeps, Zero.
Crouch jab to get the interrupt on run here, but unfortunately Fierce able to still dash in. I love the bravery from Justin Menace here. That's crazy. Especially how aggressive Fierce has been on Justin Menace's wake up. Like, be called out for these DPs. No, goes for the kick install. Doesn't go for DP.
Yeah, 100%. And again, with that drop elbow, he's able to react to the DI, right? Huge here for Fierce.
Nice pickup. Yo, we are sending it home, and rightfully so, because this wall splat will get the kill.
Round 2. Fight.
It's top 96 first to 3, folks. That's why they are still playing.
Yeah, and match point again here for Fierce. Let's see if just the Menace, who was able to make that amazing adjustment that we saw and get a game. Let's see if he's able to keep that.
My goodness, what a throw. Cash the drive rush. Nice drop in the elbow. The level 3 will kill, and that's a 3-1 victory here.
That drop elbow, so good from Kimberly. Again, that character just has so many options when she takes to the skies, right? And it's to the nth degree of importance that you anti-air that character. Yes, and everybody in the chat, don't forget, you can cast your predictions in the chat of who you think is going to win.
True.
Now JP kind of been the viral sensation of FGC Twitter as of late, right? A lot of people just not enjoying playing against the character, but Brian F been doing a lot with the character, trying to grind his way to that 2,000 MR, been putting in so much time with the character. No doubt we are gonna see some absolute stuff tonight, but right now, Zelos is kind of putting on a show, holding down this corner.
This actually do a solid job of maintaining until the EX Amnesia came through. Right up the overhead, but nothing to follow after. Able to get a jump out. Celtics doing all right, honestly. Nice crouch medium kick.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say, Zero, the match is actually going a little bit slower than I anticipated.
Yeah, it's the fear of navigating the zoning tools that Brian F is certainly capable of, especially in department. Yo, the crouch heavy punch on the teleport. Are you serious right now, Zalakis?
Zero, he was ready. My man said this is absolutely a no-fly zone. Eat this elbow.
So, did I get hit? I don't care. Crouch heavy punch. You're insane.
And just and just as we saw this, Zero, it's almost as if he got that round 1 and he got the energy he needed. Look at him absolutely turning this on Brian F right now.
Great parry call out, back throw position. Command grab. Yo, that was sneaky deaky from Brian F.
Ballsy for sure going for that command grab, especially being that close.
Yeah. Here we go. Throw. Got the distance we're looking for. A couple Triglavs here to make you run in a nightmare. Level 2 with a burnout situation. Zalakis navigating perfectly, but the Tatsu will be the death of you.
Yo. You tell me Brian hasn't labbed that situation. But like, my man instantly knew, I'm gonna do this, she's gonna jump, I'm gonna teleport.
And I mean, that's how you evolve, right? We did some time to lab up how to get out of level 2 situations, and then of course, you know, hey, level 2 situations need to be labbed on the opposite side of it, and Brian F with a solid teleport, but an install from Zalakis opening up into round 3. A strong position for them as well.
Definitely could have gotten more off of that overhead with Zalakis in the corner. Now he's gonna have to eat this level 2 again. Brian F gonna go for the reset. Overhead, instant. No, he goes to the grab instead. That is the mix-up right there, Zero. In that very instant, instead of the grab, the jump medium kick from JP. It'll just do an immense amount of damage, but is this gonna be it? That will be it.
Kimberly.
Nice spend right there, honestly.
100% agree. Definitely spin the meter.
Cross under, but not able to punish Brian F. Jab out that teleport. That's a good call to go for the cross jab.
Brian mixing some fake ghosts with some full screen ghosts. I love that the ghosts kind of look like Haunter, right? Like, it's like a
little way,
coming at you, yeah. The teleport coming in super clutch. Yeah, super clutch.
Ooh, yeah, good punish on the EX Amnesia. Still a couple crouch medium kicks, even after drive rush. Overhead does find the mark, bless the dome. And what a Amnesia. Just because I'm burned out doesn't mean I have no options in the corner.
That hurt me so much, Zero. Just the idea of still having that option. Great stuff from Brian F.
Nice, staying relaxed. That crouch heavy punch, but no way. Yeah, it's not projectile invulnerable, right?
Not projectile invulnerable. Something we saw new as the introduction of Street Fighter 6 is having those level 1 supers not be projectile invincible. Maybe something we kind of expected from Street Fighter 5, right? But a good change of pace nonetheless.
Oh, geez, Brian trying to challenge for that overhead. Jab it out. EX again. There is so much mileage on these overheads here. Send it for the kill. Go to level 3, so in the next round you're going to get that install. Good round from Zalakis there.
Him really just being oppressive, you know, again, and now we have the increased walk speed and the increased damage. But that doesn't mean anything to Brian F as we interrupt that DR.
There's the crouch heavy punch. Good attack though from Zalakis. Jab outs here. No follow-ups, but it'll just jump right back in.
Oh, my man is going to take this meter. Possibly burned out here. I didn't see exactly where it was beforehand. But very, and that is burnout. Not a place you want to be. Not only against JP, but definitely against Brian F's JP.
Got to block low while we were walking away from those EX departures. 1-all in the set so far.
Such a huge thing we see in this game, Zero, is just not protecting our feet. We think that we can just walk back, but the ability to reach with these crouching mediums in this game is absolutely absurd. You're gonna get your feet hit, you're gonna get hit, it's gonna do damage.
Jab out, we got the run in, and still Brian F pressing, ready for it. Yeah, this is gonna be a punish here, for sure. Try to send in a slide, just raw.
Setting up the portal. So much damage. I would say empty jump, but the empty teleport low from Brian F. Absolutely crazy taking that round.
Especially with EX departure, so there was another departure on top of it.
Gosh, can you just imagine the double teleport?
No, you wouldn't do that.
Teleport, empty.
I'd just be like, I'd be upset.
100%.
I'd be upset that I didn't interact with that at all.
Speaking of the teleport, calling out the teleport is Brian F with that crouching fierce. going straight into level 3, wasting no time and burned out again.
Yeah, walking back this time, jumping away from the low. We get caught by one of the departures. Hold this corner. Overhead does get blocked. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate Zalika sticking with overhead after overhead here. I mean, it's worked so often against Brian F this far. You may as well. Shocked. I wasn't ready for that to kill.
I also was not ready for that to kill. I'm kind of used to Kimberly's level 3 not killing, so I didn't even bother bringing it up. But having the awareness there, getting that kill and getting that round, again, both of these players going back and forth.
Place over.
Oh, I'm wondering if he thought he was going to get that overhead hit before the bomb went off.
Just getting so many overheads here from Zalakis and Brian F low on drive gauge here, trying to bide their time and pick a perfect opportunity to get a jump in, and we do find one. Rush into another overhead.
Off that wall splat goes for the Fierce.
Yes, what a call out there with the level 1, because we know that the opponent is pressing right after EX Amnesia. Full anti-air on reaction from the aerial teleport.
Brian F absolutely ready. He said, I've seen this before. I rented this VHS at Blockbuster. You're not teleporting on me. I'm gonna crouch Fierce. But we have definitely seen some good stuff here from Zalakis. I mean, just right there, he has the reactions that anti-air right there in neutral shows us. So he's definitely has the ability to take this. Let's see if he has the adjustments.
Yeah, absolutely. Crouch jab. Yeah, just whittling away, especially during a burnout situation. We can't be going for flippy kicks right now. You can't be trying to run in. You're going to die.
That was so much chip damage, Zero. So much.
Yeah, I mean, and unfortunately, what does Zalakis do? Like, there's, even though you had level 1, it's just the opponent's too far away to try to shut it down. It's tough.
Very, very tough. Ooh. Yo, that elbow would have hit me. 100%. I feel like the elbow's like 10 for 10 hit rate.
Here again. Future gloves here.
But Zalakis again burned out. I do like the space that he's keeping though. It's in between the ghost distance and still having the ability to dash in. Surviving that burnout. That was extremely important, but this level 3 is definitely gonna kill.
Yeah, absolutely. That's unfortunate here. And again, Street Fighter 6 is just that sort of game too where yeah, no kill here. But it's so important to have that drive gauge. Level 3. Oh my goodness. Wasn't in the yellow, so we might be a little bit alive. We should be, honestly. We did get one hit. But it is, yeah, I can't believe it. It was critical on it. He's still living.
Oh my gosh. Teleport me. Oh, yo, I don't even blame him. All right, no one was ready for that. I got hit. 100% I got hit. I was just standing there. I didn't even block. That's 100% what happened. Zalakis still in this Zero.
Didn't hit the confirm, just a couple jabs and let it go.
Sometimes it just happens, man.
Patience from Zalakis. Now we're caught in this corner situation. Good luck on getting out because you don't have meter, you just have drive gauge, and Brian is slowly whittling away at it. Overhead. There's another EX goes to Glob into level 1 for the kill.
So much damage. I swear, Zero, the character just doesn't run out of juggle points. Great stuff, you know, so I didn't know which one it was.
Yeah, back in the day, it was Bifuteki that Coach Steve was with. Goodness, that was a time ago. Time flies, you know?
Time flies. Now we're on a two generations next on the Street Fighter. And speaking of, like you said earlier, already with the mix-ups is Coach Steve. Great block there by Tactics.
EX, yeah, good luck trying to challenge because it's going to go low again. And if you decide to go for the phalanx, it's going to get duffed by Blanka ball. Rush for safety. Oh, beautiful, perfect parry, and able to get the quad kick.
Yeah, that quad kick is definitely going to be imperative in this matchup, as in most is with Marisa. But right now, we already saw that perfect parry from Tactics. Let's see if that's able to implement more with these blocker balls.
It hurts because Street Fighter Alpha 2 is better than 3. 3 was so much fun. Come on now.
Is the chat betraying you?
No, just it's what everyone goes to. They go back to Alpha 2, but 3 was a great time.
I definitely agree. I also agree with what we were saying earlier. Coach Steve definitely being in control. And again, he's going to push him towards this Blanka-chan. Most likely, and there it is, the electricity to get this mix-up. And the mix-up was the grab, right? But the Blanka-chan was still in play, and he's able to get that DI off in the corner.
All right, nice. And perfect spacing, too, with that electric as well. Just avoiding punish range. Oh, my God. Beautiful throw. And that was short on the Blanka ball. That's what makes Blanka so scary. Like, yeah, sure, it's going to hit you a ball, but you might not be parrying it. You might be getting schooled.
In leading into this situation we're seeing now, Zero, the punish counter throw did so much damage, and then the neutral jump calling out the throw leading into that level 3. Great win there by Coach Steve, looking absolutely dominating, just like we saw earlier.
Yep, trying to go just short, decides to jab it out. Charge, EX, block a ball, reversible. Oh, and keeping Blanka-chan on screen, just barely though.
Barely, and we saw Coach Steve definitely wanting to get back to that Blanka-chan, and thankfully he was.
And still able to keep tactics in position because of Blanka-chan. Wow, I can't believe that normal reached and still was able to get an EX block the ball after. Yeah, Blanka-chan with a combo breaker.
I really thought that was going to be tactics, time to shine right there and get something going, but the Blanka-chan, I would say saving Coach Steve, but no doubt that was absolutely planned, having that ability to put him in a situation where he was going to win that interaction either way.
Yeah, you gotta call the homies, you need that backup. Perfect parry, but yeah, Quadriga able to get the chase, good stuff.
Yeah, it's so interesting having the Blanka-chans in any sort of item that stays on screen, right? Because it kind of becomes neutral. You're forced to interact with it whether you want to or not, and that is something that definitely makes the game harder and more interesting.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Already in the skies already. X ball, get off of me.
And the punish counter throw again is going to do so much damage, Zero.
Yeah. Whoa, trying to go for the command grab, and just like that, tactics is out of dodge. Blocked it out. We're in burnout. I mean, it just takes one hit. That's all that Steve needs. But at the same time, I literally was about to say, at the same time, you rip that blocker ball. I love a breeze right there.
Yep. You know, honestly, I don't blame him. With the life situation, the jump in level 3 actually was one of his only options. He couldn't sit there and block. You know, that's what he had to do, or wait for the actual reaction of the level 3. But there was going to be so much game time between then. Great reaction from level Steve. Absolutely not dealing with that. Getting the ODEXDP. Did I just say ODEX? It's still mixing me up, Zero.
You said OXDP. Yeah, you said
OXDP.
I think that's all right.
Yep.
It's like an ox.
Oxtail DP. Yeah.
Oh, nice cross-up. Light kick. Got the follow-up as well.
The side switch right here from Coach Steve, catching him in the air with the D-high. And Coach Steve is getting really close to level 2 super, which we could see that install happen. Both characters, both players here pretty even on life and drive gauge, but Tactic's gonna burn himself out. Let's see if it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, Blanka-chan is the threat. Quadriga is still coming out.
Yeah, he's gonna keep him there. He really wants him, he doesn't want it to let him get to that Blanka-chan, but he's giving him some space.
Oh no!
Great stuff there from Tactics. Jumps over the Blanka-chan and able to catch Coach Steve off guard. I've seen so many punish counters here, Zero. That situation is something you don't want to see, right? Those punish counters doing an additional 500 damage.
Ooh.
Lots of damage there.
Yeah, absolutely. And a huge jump out there. That skewed him just centimeters away from scooching up with the command grab. EX ball pickup. Blanka-chan off the field since it went off screen. Oh no, try to go for the roundhouse anti-air.
Yeah, and it kind of seems like just what we're seeing, especially with the smothering gameplay from Coach Steve, is that Blanka itself is really setting the pace to this match, but oh, Tactics going for the reset there. Coach Steve ready though, wasn't letting that happen.
Nice Scudum interrupt, and yes, super impressive in the corner. Oh, but Gladius gonna get punished right there. Nice stand fierce from Coach Steve.
Yeah, great neutral jump there from Coach Steve, calling it out. Both players here sitting on level 3 as well. Lots of damage on the board. Both players within 1 touch now. Level 2 activation here from Coach Steve.
No, the roundhouse is the starter here. Let's go to level 1, ending it.
Dude, I did not think that was going to kill, honestly. I thought he was going to get one more interaction. As a mix-up, as if he's actually sitting in his chair at home, right? Like, that's the mix-up, okay, everybody?
Yeah.
But earlier, we saw ZisNuts earlier taking his game with commanding fashion, again, going against SR NuckleDu.
Crouch medium kick was going to reach through there. Nice cannon strike here. ZisNuts going to be able to carry over to this East Coast side of the map. Nice neutral jump, light kick punish.
Great awareness there, interrupting with the shimmy.
Yeah, stand fierce punish. Yep, jail it out with the crouch medium punch. I think the full follow-up after a couple drive rush here for the kill.
Yeah, and he had the awareness there too, Zero. He was looking for that punish, counter punish, which he did get in the corner, but unfortunately the spacing was just not there for him.
Oh, absolutely.
And speaking of following leads, thank you to Kind Kraken for subscribing here while they are watching some Street Fighter Top 96 action. We very much appreciate the support.
Knock out the door, just for that throw. Perfect parries too. Definitely going to be strong in the matchup here. So Cammy can close that gap. Nice cannon spike.
Great awareness there. Dude trying to jump out of the corner, but Z's is just not having it. Absolutely DPs him right out of the sky, just as he goes through that sonic boom with the spin knuckle, and that is going to give him game 1. Now, Zero, are we gonna see a switch?
Oh,
Will
no.
he play the mirror? You think he plays the whole thing out?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He definitely does not like this. NuckleDu is not going to play this mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Guile does have a lot of great tools. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? You have to hold on to drive parry. You're going to spend it. I saw it earlier.
Yeah. A huge jump in fierce here from ZisNuts, though. Now Cammy's jump in fierce, not as good as Kim's jump in fierce, but still such a good button. Even more so her jump roundhouse, Zero. That jump roundhouse occupies just so much space for the character that you wouldn't think that she's actually going to hit you, but sometimes she literally will hit you, and it'll just lead to huge damage.
I love that NuckleDu was trying to force a reaction. We see these crouch jabs here from NuckleDu, expecting a spin knuckle from ZisNuts. Really trying to figure out, all right, are you doing this on reaction, or are you just doing it to anything that I'm doing over here?
Yeah. And that's really such a higher level of thinking, right? Is to really identify. He's gonna, just as I'm saying that EX dive kick is gonna catch the active brings up that crouching medium kick.
Oh, what a jump in there from ZisNuts, just barely avoiding the sonic boom.
Exactly what I was talking about earlier. That jump in roundhouse is ridiculous, but the backdash from NuckleDu was going to call out. He said absolutely no more from you, possibly into the... No, he's going to save it. He wants to kill with this level 3. Oh, the shimmy! Yo, I got shimmy, 100%. Yo, the loops?
Actually could kill. Yeah, can kill here.
Yep. That's it.
I can't believe that it has the range. Like, that's so great. It doesn't look like it should work, but it does.
And what's great about that Zero is he has to get 3 perfect booms there, I believe. And if either of those booms are not perfect, the combo will drop.
Yeah, that's the terrifying part about a character like the perfect specialist. Dial and Luke, right?
Yeah, 100%. But that's what we get for these character specialists like NuckleDu. But ZisNuts being extremely aggressive here in the corner, but he's low on drive gauge, so he might need to think about what these next couple interactions with Riles. I say that Harri is able to bring back some of that drive gauge.
Sonic got the space that we're looking for. Cross medium and the flash kick. Okay.
Great awareness there by NuckleDu. Able to get not only that crouching medium kick, but then still able to hold charge, most likely with that second joystick on the dual action controller that he has. Great stuff. Have you ever seen him play on his?
He does that. Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. It makes me look at pad in just a whole nother way. The ability to, to use both joysticks like that, something I've never thought of. It's great. Again, those dive kicks occupying so much space, calling out those normals that just aren't hitting anything, right? Almost the whole purpose of those dive kicks. And ZisNuts, again, almost getting that hit with that spin knuckle, but unfortunately losing the corner.
Nice block crossover. Down kick, nice spin knuckle here from ZisNuts.
Oh, NuckleDu has been getting so much mileage out of this tiny shimmy he's getting in the corner. Walk speed is pretty deceptive with Guile. It's something that I'm even noticing for the first time.
Yeah, and again, too, just being able to combat at a beautiful range. Mint with the $5 contribution. Thank you so very much. Bat Fist. Yeah, in a burnout state, it's a hard battle in that corner position. 2-1 lead right now for NuckleDu.
Yeah, absolutely jailing him out. And shout outs to Mint again for that $5. Thank you very much for contributing that. But as we say that, $5 is getting left on the floor by NuckleDu with that OD flash kick.
In your face, perfect flash or Sonic boom.
Yeah, and again, Z's taking this corner, really putting on display just how good these normals from Cammy is. And again, that dive kick taking up so much space and calling out anything that NuckleDu's doing.
Oh, nice combo here from ZisNuts. Really good stuff.
Fantastic awareness there. Burning himself out, but not to worry. He knew he was going to get the kill there.
Oh, geez. Yeah, stand medium kick. Tried to get the interrupt there, but unfortunately shut down. Good dash up from the drive rush. Crouch heavy punch for that anti-air.
Great combo there. Getting that jump in light kick cross up. Definitely a staple of Cammy's game. Have to have those down. Her jump in light kick. Such a great trajectory for the character to be able to get those cross ups.
Go.
They're really slugging it out right now, Zero. Full-on boxing going on in the middle of this training stage right now.
Ooh. And nice follow-ups here. Got a couple drivers. Spend the level 3. That'll be the round here and the game. It's 2-all in the set.
Her level 3 is so cool. It really is, though. Like,
Look,
she like disappears, and then she comes back. Like, it's just cool.
Yeah, if Guile didn't have the lat, like, his head would be removed entirely.
100%.
Deltoids, everything, neck muscles.
Listen, that puts the importance of working out. You know what I mean? This absolutely up to any of these players right now. But Z's content on staying on the other side of the screen and simply absorbing these booms.
For how long? Nice flash kick.
NuckleDu had enough, came to him with that drive rush leading into the DI, and huge damage in both of these scenarios.
Yeah, just about to burn out here. Oh no! Missed the charge input for that flash kick. That should have been good grip of damage. Back throw. Crouch medium kick will absolutely punish the spin knuckle here.
Set point, which has been an absolute nail biter here for NuckleDu, though. See if he can clutch this out, or if we're going to go to a last game, last round. Again, those perfect booms right in the face, as you were saying. You know, it seemingly he has completely shut down the spin knuckle game for some reason. Instead of holding parry, I'm wondering what the reason for not being able to do that spin knuckle is. That's probably right there, though, is that flash kick.
Yeah, that's the next fear, right? All right, upside down kick. Try to walk in. And it got pretty far, though. I mean, NuckleDu definitely had the resources to do it. Massive health, but I can't believe it.
What is happening, Zero?
Turn after turn, just jabs it out. Another throw in the corner, go for throw loops. Potentially just keep pressuring. That should be back.
Great DP, crucial there. And it's going to get
Yo, ZisNuts just walked up jab.
walked up jab. And then walked up jab. Oh, call out on the boom. Oh, what? Lost fireball invincibility.
Yep, it's way too far away.
Yeah, I believe frames 3 through 6, 3 through... It's somewhere in there. Unfortunate there for Z, but NuckleDu going into level 3 of his own.
I want to see you walk up the stand jab. Do it, you won't.
Dang, that was also an unfortunate trade there for ZisNuts.
You don't walk up jab again, do it. Do it.
No, I wanted to too.
The greatest weakness of all from NuckleDu. The walk
we could
up
have
jab, I
started.
swear to God.
And the jump back jab. Yeah, Zero. That was absolutely insane. Maybe he was backdashing to avoid the throw. Yeah, bad joke. Had to make it.
Yeah, no,
You
it's
know,
true.
come on.
Yeah. I want to know where Ken's
Yeah.
getting the sneakers because they're literally fire starting sneakers. So where do you get those from?
I don't know. Apparently he doesn't need the sneakers, Zero, because right now we're putting fire all over the screen and my man is barefoot. And with that being said, the aggressive start here from Gizmo.
Just right on top of Blanka here. Yeah, unfortunately you're gonna have to hold that one. My goodness.
Yeah, the awareness
Skechers?
from Flash. We
Skechers
saw
light on
this.
fire? Oh my God.
Skechers, all of them.
Oh, trying to go for DP right there. Gonna get punished, but see, there's that drive rush like I was talking about. Cool.
So much easier said than done, Zero. Getting that DP just in time to actually punish the Blanka ball.
Yeah, we hold on to this. It's gonna be that level 2 into unbelievable. Had the right call out, but went too far with the drive rush.
Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes it's just not in your favor, but he is going to have to hold these plus frames from this install.
Slide on in. The classic Street Fighter 2. Stop throwing fireballs. Slide on in.
Gizmo not awake for this DI.
Onto the Blanka. Yeah, how do you block that?
You know, it seems like I definitely need to lab it myself, you know, that overhead. I'm wondering if the mix-up is the overhead or grab in that scenario. But great stuff nonetheless from Flash, taking game 1, leading into game 2. And the amount of drive damage that's coming away from these Blanka balls.
Just a bit too far away for that drive impact. The right idea though, because again, you walk down Flash into this corner, so there's less room for Blanka ball to retreat after being blocked. Oh geez. Yeah, a very tough situation to try to DP right there because of the jump bar. Cross through and still getting the light kick.
And interesting stuff there from Flash. He almost did a run stop there with the drive rush, able to come back and then follow it up with an EX Blanka ball. Again, in and out is Flash's Flash Metroid's Blanka. Able to call it out, but not able to connect with the Dragon Lash, but still having this corner. Let's see if we get this throw loop game started. Dashes in, goes for the shimmy, unsuccessful. Flash absolutely not falling for it and getting a side switch of his own.
Oh no, you stood up for a second. Wait!
And burned out.
I can't believe we burned. That's insane.
Oh, he tried to get the anti-air, but that jump in fierce from Ken with the run, and he doesn't push out a button in fast enough, Zero.
Blanka trying to keep chipping away here. Another Blanka ball. Gizmo with drive beater here. Yeah, able to go for the rush. Struck down the high Doken. That's so unfortunate.
Blanka wins.
Super unfortunate there, and really hasn't been represented in Fireball game at all. So for the one time for him to do it, to get that punch out, really is unfortunate. The only other time he did it, he did get slid on, but again, Gizmo not afraid. He's putting it out. More fireballs, more drive rush.
Pull that turn right there. I don't care if you Dragon Lash, don't take the trade. Still able to activate Blanka-chan. Nice, perfect parry. Yo, watch out for young Blanka-chan, because if we went too far, he still would have got caught.
Yep, he had to stop. Great awareness there from Gizmo, 100%.
Right, gotta stay safe. Yeah, that read from Blanka, absolutely insane.
Flash is representing this delayed crouching light punch after the Jinra kicks too, and it's really working out for him. And that's a trade he's going to take all day. Blanka ball for the fireball.
Oh no! Not able to follow up for the Dragon Lash right after.
Yo, the way Blanka walks backwards is so funny. Like, he really does look like a silverback gorilla when he's walking backwards. That is too funny. Drive rush into that heavy kick, though.
You know, got the slide. Cross through, good blocks from Gizmo, but dwindling away at that drive gauge, level 2. To get that hiccup.
Needed a crucial anti-air there to keep this party starting, but now he's in it. The invitation is received, and he's got to block all this.
Ooh. What a cross. I mean, a good idea, right? To at least try to represent it at a do or die moment, though. Maybe that's not the one. 3-0 victory. Flash Metroid over Gizmo. Mikex, we have another Ken up against Nephew on JP, though. Nephew changing up to JP?
Whoa. Is this my man's next YouTube video? Is that what's going on right now?
Maybe.
Yo, I can see the thumbnail right now. I entered TNS with JP, and this is how it went.
Good parry, though. What a call out.
Having this corner, keeping him in the corner. Mikex earlier, we saw great showing from Mike. Let's see if he takes that same aggression to Nephew's JP as he is right now. That run taught you so much corner carry from Ken.
Wow, parry into drive rush there. A lot of parry usage from Mikex. We didn't see that the last time they were on stream here. But, I mean, hey, you're not losing positioning against Nephew, but you are losing a ton of drive gauge. Nice respect on. Goodness.
Yeah, just simply blocking might be the better situation there, Zero. Like you said, with the parry not being a perfect parry, he is losing drive meter not only on startup, but actually not getting the same amount back on the hit.
Great defense, though, from Mike. Holy smokes.
Yeah, living through that burnout. It's working out with a huge crouching medium drive rush.
Yes. That level 1 here is not going to kill, unfortunately. Trying to conserve that meter. Oh my god!
Yo, that was OD.
No, if you're gonna do that, you should have done the level 2. It's okay though.
OD.
It's fine, Mike. That was god.
That was OD. He was ready for it.
Mike said, "Ah, man, I should have spent the level 2." All right, well, here we go.
Most likely in that situation, he was thinking and hoping the level 1 would kill, but nevertheless, the reactions from Mike. Oh, unfortunate to see the Misty P though.
Yeah, that is tragic. Super late reaction right there. It might have just been negative edge that threw that out there. Trying to go for the jump heavy punch, but the crouch heavy punch anti-air from JP is insane. That'll kill here.
Great awareness from Nephew, doing great stuff with JP already. Both players feeling each other out in neutral a little bit. Getting the perfect parry. It's almost as perfect as Kobe After Dark subscribing to TNS for more Street Fighter action. Great block on the overhead. I 100% got hit.
Oh, nice. Crouch forward confirm right there with the double medium punch into level 3 for a kill.
Yeah, My man is coming at you, bringing the entire Master's Fortune with it and the win for round 1.
Oh, there's no more Master's Fortune. It's over. It's gone.
It's gone. It's all gone.
Lost
yeah,
it
my
all
man said. Man said my investments aren't working out too well. I need to win the next World Warrior tournament.
Wait a minute. He's a criminal. He's supposed to appear in court, and he's just dodging it. Nope. Hold on. Wait. Things are not looking good for Ken in this storyline.
No, but it is looking good for Mikey with Ken in this level or round 2 of game 2. Doing great stuff. Had huge jump-ins there in the corner. Really taking it to Nephew. He's been able to keep perfect parries to DI. Almost perfect parries, excuse me.
You're right, Bruce. You're right. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, everybody in the chat going off on the absolute Ken storyline we had going there for a second. And now we're getting, as the chat is calling it, Nephew After Dark, the dark side of Nephew, where he plays JP instead of Juri.
Oh, jeez. What a sneaky crouch light kick to get the confirm with drive rush after. There we go. Nice hands here. We walk up. It looks like it hurts JP to drive. Like his arthritis kicks in and he tries to walk up there. I can say that. I have arthritis. I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah, when JP's in burnout, he has to hit the life alert on his necklace. That's what that is around his neck. It's not a gym that he got from Bison. It's his life alert.
Level 1, we parry and punish. Mikex up 2-0.
Mikex absolutely playing fearlessly against this JP. And Nephew going right back into it. Honestly, I thought we were going to see a character switch at some point, but no, he's sticking with it. Let's see if he's able to change his game plan.
Very nice.
And again, we've seen it time and time again. The shimmy, huge shimmy. And before that, that drive rush jab leading into Tatsu.
Fierce gonna get that EX amnesia, and we commit to the perfect parry because we're already in blocks, and that throw is not going to work out there for Nephew. Air to air with the jump. Fierce couldn't. Nope.
Oh, this could be the start of something for Nephew, though. He needs to survive this burnout.
No Shoryukens, you're just holding this? No, not like that! I didn't miss Mike! Mike! Oh my god.
Oh, and he does it again! Oh, Nephew only had to be patient there.
Well, just as I said, Shoryuken didn't mean EX, so you can relax.
Hey, he heard you all the way from here. He said, I got you, Zero. I got you.
You want a Shoryuken? Okay. Attack. Oh yeah, you forgot about the second wave of that one. Parry. It's Dragon Lash for the side swap. Really smart routing here for Mikex. The overhead. A beautiful follow-up here into level 2. This will get that burnout we're looking for.
And that counter hit off that overhead, leading to so much damage. And this is an interaction I've seen happen a lot more and more, Zero. If you notice, instead of immediately going for a combo that could kill, right? Because he could have jailed him ideally into a stun. A lot of these players are going for one more reaction.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, again, like once you get to this top 96 territory, especially in a weekly like Tampa Never Sleeps, you're getting some of the best competition out there. I mean, the caliber of player has just evolved so much over the last 10 years, last 2 generations of games. It's absolutely phenomenal to see the competition just rising the way it has. And already out of the corner is Coach Steve with the cross through and into the throw. Oh my god! Trying to go for the neutral jump roundhouse, but jeez Louise.
Great recognition there from Fierce. The Blanka ball was coming, but Crouch Fierce there to stop it and understanding that spacing as well. Being burned out. Yeah, not scaring Fierce.
What a level 1 reaction there here. And goes for teleport, tries to seal the deal. Burnout situation here for Coach Steve, though. Yeah, it's a tough situation there. You do have level 1 of your own, but we're just going to keep whittling away with that chip damage. Doesn't even need it, though. Still gets the hit.
Yeah, and that level 1 in that situation, you know, is it really worth spending, you know, that level 1?
Did he say I'm perfect after the perfect parry?
I'm perfect. Just like that. Yeah, shout outs to the voice actor that did Blanka. You know, absolutely amazing.
I'm perfect. You ain't Cell. Wait a minute, you may be green, but you ain't Cell.
Exactly. This level 3, very, very brutal level 3. Again, the animations in this game, absolutely fantastic. Just to get the anti-air, but just not enough space there from Coach Steve to get it.
Yeah, just a little bit too early right there. Caught it on the apex of the jump as opposed on the fall from Fierce. 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we see so much mileage in general from that down Fierce from Kim's. Such a great button, especially in the corner. It fills just a big gap of shimmies and leading to other combos.
This is the way that Fierce utilizing run and just keep instead of dash is actually insane.
That drive reversal is -8-0. You really got to know the situations of when to use it most. Better on special move occasions because they're going to have more active frames in those special moves and it's most likely not going to be punished.
Right. Yeah, drive reversals
feeling each other.
Is something that we don't really see too often. Like I see it a lot from Duston players, like especially characters that don't have like actual reversals, but it's still a risk even at that. Back-to-back cross-throughs and they're both blocked by Fierce. Perfect parry. Yo, we got the punish.
Surprised to see the spin of the meter, but Coach Steve absolutely not dealing with that mix-up with the ODDP. Yeah, Coach was just in a fantastic position there in that game too. Had Fierce burned out, had all the meter and a huge life advantage. That would have been a tremendous comeback. Coach Steve able to clutch that though.
Indeed.
Again, both players feeling each other out. Yeah, I'm waiting for the slide.
Yeah, you know what's coming. Even Coach Steve recognized the situation. Yeah, I know you're gonna run at me. Go ahead and run.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Yeah.
Unable to finish that combo, or possibly, hey, you know, you never know. You know, sometimes you just got to reset them. You know, you got to do something different.
That's why they call it the American reset. You know, we only do it.
Exactly. The perfect parry being represented a good amount here from Fierce on those blocker balls, but he's not awake. He gets hit with DI. And again, there's that mix-up. It was either throw or overhead.
Oh, yeah, it fell early on the blocker ball. Didn't, you know, send the one that's going to hit. Still got the jab out. Good call from Fierce. That's brave. Burnout situation again. Level 1. Get off. We got the parry. What a call out from Fierce.
Fierce absolutely recognizing that situation, and the whole thing that started that situation was target combo into back throw, and then he was able to capitalize on it. So much damage. How dare you touch a button? I'm gonna double knee you into these plus frames. Oh, he called blocked. Coach Steve.
And, you know, hey, you're going to go into the next round with an install still, even if you end up losing. So that's not bad.
The mix from Coach Steve in the corner has been absolutely fantastic. Starting with the overhead, then goes for grab, and then this last time all he did was walk back. True 3 options that he's represented all of them already. That was a great start to something though from Fierce, but unfortunately was not able to get that to finish out that round. But the anti-air was ridiculous. Coach Steve just not dealing with it, finishing it with ODDP.
Forward throw, hold this corner. Yo, all right, Fierce still gonna get punished though after that perfect parry.
Interesting to go for the level 3 here, but he wants the burnout. Definitely why he's choosing to spin that level 3 here, and almost gets it. Now he has it.
Yep. Took a step back too. There we go. You're gonna hold this. Yeah, you're stuck. There's not much that she can do out of this corner situation. Kimberly in trouble.
Trade! What awareness here from Coach Steve.
Yeah, and the crouch Fierce coming through level 1 does
Oh, such patience there from Coach Steve. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous from both players. That could have gone either way, Zero.
Proud Fierce. Great reach on that button. Coach Steve up 2-1. Still very scary and very close for both players.
Yeah, 100%. Huge start here though from Fierce. We didn't see the slide, but the tri-brush right off the rip. Oh, definitely a missed input there.
Yeah. Yeah, and Coach Steve definitely going to take advantage of it to get that corner carry. Good air-to-air though for Fierce, working out with that jump roundhouse.
Coach Steve has got to be 5 for 5 with the OD DPs at this point.
Medium punch there from Kim.
Coach Steve on match point here. Now again, Fierce I don't think has looked bad at any point in this set. I definitely think it's in his wheelhouse to keep this pressure going and take this from Coach Steve. But again, Coach Steve is taking this absolutely commandingly as I speak right now.
She just got the dash in. And we slide on in and still keep that pressure with the roundhouse, or excuse me, the drive rush. And does hit the confirm with medium kick, carries it to the corner, but a perfect parry from Coach Steve. Does the back throw to avoid the bomb explosion.
Yeah, absolutely clutch there from Coach Steve to do the perfect parry and not only hit it, but then get that back throw, like you said. That animation was everything there. Coach really slowing it down.
Yeah, I like that full screen positioning for Coach Steve because two things are happening here is that one, Fierce has to come to Coach Steve, and two, the other problem was that level 3 wasn't there in the first place to begin with. It was close, but we didn't want to give Fierce the opportunity without having to commit. And unfortunately, that bomb made Coach Steve make that forward dash. No
Uh-oh.
No way. It's on our end. Surely it's on our end.
Chat, give me ones in the chat. Oh, wait. Oh, we're still in it. Okay. Hey, sometimes it just slows down a little bit, you know. Sometimes you gotta call out the time stone, you know. You gotta slow things down a little bit, Zero.
Oh, I see. It was for the suspense.
Exactly. We had to give that level 3 some time to sink in.
That's level 2. Nice drive rush to get the juggle and corner carry. Go. Fied on Blanka-chan. Yeah, look at the expansion there. Burnout situation there. That was supposed to be a drive rush, but we're using the parry macro for it. So unfortunately, the parry does take away that drive gauge meter and does give an opportunity for Coach Steve to take it 3-1.